Hello, and welcome, Dragon Lords and Ladies, for today's episode of How Good is Healthsteal Runes. And as you can see here, people are talking about runes like they blamed the wrong rune they had on their page. And I'm like saying that runes are a good thing, like almost 20% of the game. Of course you can still play without them, but they will still give you the edge over the enemies. And then a player here say that he kinda used to run without runes, but of course it didn't go very well. And so on. So yeah, let's talk about Healthsteal runes. Healthsteal runes are kinda like this here, as you can see at tier 3. 1.5% for one. And that means that I will get like 3% each level, up to almost half 15%. So yeah, let's see how this goes in a combat. Normally, yeah, let's use something like my good old combination, Rune and Doom. So yeah, let's take this for a spin with our trusty Healthsteal runes. So yeah, how does the Healthsteal runes work? Well, they don't really add more damage to your attack. They instead make your attack deal healing to you. So if we say this one, now it's not 100, but if we say it was dealing 100 damage and I was still level 1, I would, for each time attack, I would gain 3 health. And as you can see, we can then buff it a bit more. And a bit more. And I think this dragon here automatic has something in the like 10% more damage as tier 3 or something. So I should basically deal like almost 320, but we can just say 300. And I'm almost, well, I should have over 10% Healthsteal now. So basically, alone with this attack, each second I should gain like 30% health. So as you can hear, that's kinda already at this point OP, and of course I have my beam as well. As you can see, it deals some kind of damage as well, and we can only do make it stronger. So basically at this point here I should be dealing like, oh yeah, of course with the 10% more damage, so I have like more or less 600 damage here. That will just be... let's wait for some enemies. So alone here I have like almost 600 damage each second. And that will of course... I'm not level 10 yet, but that would then have given me some Healthsteal. We have some enemies here. So as you can see, I'll just let them damage me, and I'll just heal up with Healthsteal. And trying to avoid the potions. And of course, keep in mind, Healthsteal is good, but it's not that it's not giving you health when you attack buildings. So don't think you are immortal by just attacking a building, because buildings are not living things, so they will not give you anything. But anything else would basically give you health. So I'd say Healthsteal with a beam dragon or something, because with a beam dragon you can do like this and then hit 2 people at once. So that's kinda nice. Yeah, let's just make it healer, and now the healer, as you can see, this is basically just a healing I gained from having my attack. And of course, the more people you versus, the better, because then you can just, well, if you adjust it perfectly, you will be able to hit multiple people. But yeah, if we say I was like the highest level, my Healthsteal would be like half the damage I deal would mainly be healing. So if we say I was dealing, yeah, with this and this, like 600, then half of this should basically be healing. So as you can hear, I would basically gain around maybe 300 or something like that. Of course this is not each second, but around. So as you can hear, I would basically more or less be immortal. So yeah, that's how good runes are, at least with Healthsteal. But keep in mind that it's not all attack or dragon that work with Healthsteal. Let's find out more about that. So, Healthsteal works in random ways. For instance, I believe that using a Dragonkin's here, Call of Kin, would not heal you, because that's them dealing damage, and I don't think really they will gain any health by doing so. And the same with Ambush from this Venom Weaver attack. It summons a spider, and that will just attack, it will not really gain that much from it. And the same with Unseen, again with skills. The trap would not really heal you because it's just a trap, and the orbs are kinda mines, so I don't think they will heal you either. The same with this egg here. They will basically be worthless with this combination. And again we have more pits that can't really use it. I'm not sure if this one here will heal. And then you have weapon like this that kinda heal on kills, so yeah, that's another talk about skills, I suppose. But yeah, that's more or less. And then I think stuff like, I'm not sure if the boulder here from this attack here would heal either. So my best bet with a Healthsteal would be something like beams. Beam dragon at least, like this, and then use a weapon like this to make it at least stand out. You can also use it for this, but again stuff like Spinebags, a tornado and so on would not really heal you. So you can experiment with that until you figure out what is a good combo with this. But yeah, Healthsteal can be really useful in the long run. The higher level you get and so on, because you will deal more damage, and then while they stack so much you will basically just heal half the damage you deal. So yeah, that's my thought about Healthsteal runes. They are kinda awesome in the long run. Get them and experiment about this by yourself. See you guys.